Hello everybody, I am JayLeonardJ, and today we're going to be checking out the new G2 and G3 Anniversary Edition Overdrives by Revv Amplification. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely cats at Revv Amplification have updated their very popular G2, G3, and G4 Overdrive pedals, and I guess they're celebrating this launch through a limited run of pedals called the Anniversary Series. So I have two of them on the bench today. I have the G2, which should be trying to go for the sound and gain characteristics of the green channel on a Revv generator. And I have the G3, which is going for the sound of the purple channel on a classic Revv generator amplifier. So with the new additions, obviously there's a fancy paint job. There's also a little bit of a tweak on the circuit. There's just a subtle amount of extra clarity, a little bit of a reshaping of the tonal response of the pedal. And I thought the best way to kind of show off these new pedals is to try it against some other real things. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get the G2 pedal, and I'm actually going to compare it to the green channel of a real Revv generator that I have sitting here. And then I'm going to get this G3 pedal, and I'm going to compare it to the original version of the G3 pedal, so we can kind of hear some of the difference these pedals are going to bring us. So let's just do that. Let's plug these pedals in. I'm going to grab myself a Yamaha Pacifica, and we're going to have ourselves a ton of fun. All right, we are all wired up and ready to rock and roll. We're going to start with the G2, which is the lighter gain of the two, going for the green channel sound. So we have a 3-knob EQ and 3 different drive levels. We'll start with blue, which is right in the middle. We have the clean channel of the Revv Generator Mark III, and this is what it sounds like. And this is the G2. Lovely, lovely, eh? Let's go to the lower gain side, right in the middle with the toggle switch. And finally, the red. Now this pedal is all about getting that really wide frequency sound, not like a tube scream or something that really narrows things and pushes it forward. It's a wide amp-like experience. So let's compare it to the actual green channel on my generator. So this is the green channel on my generator with the Drive It blue and the bright switch on. Now let's go back to the clean channel and go to the blue here and see what that sounds like. Definitely smoother and more compressed with the actual green channel of the amp. The pedal is definitely more forward, has a little bit more brightness. But let's go back to the clean channel and get rid of that bright switch and see if that makes a difference. Much closer, very, very lovely. All right, now we're moving to the high gain stuff. This is the G3 going for the purple Revv sound. More compression, more drive, lots of fun. Let's just hear the clean sound. Now the G3. There's 3 different levels of aggression. Let's go to the blue aggression. And finally, the red. right, so what we have now is we have the purple, and here is the original purple pedal. So let's go hear how similar or different they sound. We're going to go both in the blue, and I'll try to put the EQs at kind of the same place. And let's see what it's going to do to my sound. This is the new one. And the old one. So they both sound quite nice. I find that this is a little bit more filled out in the lower end, or like the lower mids, and this one, the new one, is clearer. It kind of pokes out a little bit more, with a little bit more authority. And I do find that this is nice. It's quite smooth, and it's almost like the difference between this pedal and I actually had the amp going with the previous example. I find that this has a little bit more smoothness to it too. This one's a little bit more open. Yeah, you can hear a little bit of a difference in that EQ curve as well. I find that with the new one, I think that would do really well because of that extra clarity and that a little bit more openness in the middle. It would do well blending with other amps, especially if you have an amp that's kind of distorting a little bit. I think this new pedal creates more space to kind of blend your amp sound with this, whereas I find that this is actually very, very amp-like on its own, probably best served through an ultra clean amplifier. And those are the new Anniversary Series pedals. Well, that is it. That is the video. Thank you all so much for watching. So yeah, please note that this is a limited edition series, and in this limited edition series, I believe Revv will be putting like a special prize in every 10th box. So you might get a new amp, you might get a something, but there are some surprises to be had just in case you're thinking about getting these anniversary versions of the pedal. If you want to hear my review on these two pedals, please check it out on Patreon. That's where I do my reviews. I do my reviews on Patreon, sponsored by the Patreon supporters. And I do all my demos and tutorials and everything else like that here on YouTube. My questions for the subscribers today is, if you had to pick one of these two pedals, which would be the one that you would pick? So yeah, write it down in the comment section below. And that being said, I'll see you all soon. Take care and goodbye.